So let's get warmed up and all right, bring it on back. We're just gonna start with some cat-cow. So stack shoulders over wrists, hip over knee, drop that spine down, take it up, and then press it down. Just getting nice and warmed up. Go at your own pace, follow your own breath. Just get that spine moving. Good, 2 more. Perfect, last one. Nice work. From here, we're gonna go into bird dog. So opposite arm, opposite leg, lifting up. Find that balance, plant and switch. Lift it off, pause for a second, and switch. Good. Again, I'm reaching straight out. I'm not coming up at all. Everything's staying in a nice straight line. Good. Engage the core still so I'm not dropping my back. Nice work. Again, try to pause at the top, find that balance, and then switch. Good, nice work. 1 more each side. And last one. Perfect. Just go ahead and press it back into child's pose. Rock those hips side to side a little bit. Let's walk the arms over to one side. Stretching out the side body. And walk them over to the other side. Good. Bring it back to the center. Let's press it back into down dog. Again, do what you need to do at this time to get warmed up. You can pedal out your feet, just press it back. If you want to add some movement, feel free. You can circle those hips. Whatever your body needs, and then we'll get into some ab exercises. Good. Take another moment here. Perfect. Release that. And then we're going to flip it on over to our backs. All right, we're going to start with some roll-ups. Everybody's favorite. Option, knees are bent. Option, straight. A little bit easier, a little bit more challenging. All right, arms are going to be out in front. Try to slowly roll yourself down 1 vertebrae at a time. Control it all the way back to that mat. And then you're going to roll yourself back up. Try not to use any momentum, so I'm not throwing my arms into it. Slow and controlled. Bring it on up. Good, same thing, rolling it back down. Again, option, knees are bent. Good, either way, we're working on control, rolling it down. Good. Stick with me. 2 more. Nice job. Bring it up. And last one. Good. Roll it on up. Perfect. Sitting up nice and straight and tall. Bringing it back. Hands can be planted, or they can be off the ground. You're going to come out and in, or you're here. All right, go ahead and join me. Pick what you're able to do. You can do this. Engage the abs. Nice work. You've got 5, 4, 3, 2, and last one. Release it all the way back onto your mat. From here, moving into dead bug. So knees Again, just like when we were flipped around how we started, same concept. Knees over hips, wrists over shoulders. Okay? Same thing, again, same concept. We're going to alternate back and forth. So left arm, right leg, and then switch. Good. Anytime my knees are coming back to my chest, they're not coming any closer, keeping them stacked. Good. Keep those abs engaged so my back's not coming off. Oops. Good. Nice work. Keep breathing. You have 3, 2, last one. Good. Quick hug in with those knees for a second. Then we're going right back to that same position. I'm going to have you curl head, neck, shoulder blades up off your mat. Think about looking up towards, mine's where the corner of the ceiling, but I realize everyone might not be in that same position. So just don't look back, but tuck your chin a little like you're going to hold a tennis ball under that chin. All right, from here, now we're doing both legs. Extending, circle the arms around, bring them into those ankles. Extend and around. Good. You just have 5 more here. And 4. Nice work. 3, 2, last one. Perfect. Keep it up. Legs extended if you're able. Small pulses for the 100. Knees bent if you need. You got it. Breathing in. 2, 3, 4, 5, and out. 2, 3, 4, 5. Keep going. You can do this. Head, neck, shoulders off the mat. Again, option. Extend those legs if you're able. You have 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Release it back. Nice job. Hug those knees in. You can look side to side. Place that neck out a little bit. Draw some circles with the knees. All right, then we're gonna go ahead, bring it on to our sides. From here, top arm behind the head, my legs are bent, and I'm gonna come up, thinking elbow to ankle, although it's not gonna get there, and then bringing it back down. All right, you can lean into this arm a little bit if you need. All right, so again, thinking elbow to ankle, it's the direction I'm heading, and then coming back. You should feel it in this top oblique. All right, go ahead and join me. Nice work. 5, 4, 3, 2, and last one. Perfect. Release. Switch it on over. Other side, same thing. So again, bottom arm is out. You can come up onto that elbow a little bit so that you can press through it. Top arm behind the head. Thinking elbow to ankles as I'm bringing my legs up and coming back down. Again, they're not going to touch, not even close, but just think through that imagery. All right? And join me. You can do this. Feeling it in that top oblique. Good. 5, 4, 3, 2, and last one. Nice work. Release it on back. All right. Next up, we're going to do some more of those low boats to high boats or V-ups, whatever you prefer to call them, coming out and in. But we're adding a little bit of a rotation to it. So instead of just coming straight out and in, this time, coming out and over to the side. If hands are planted, out, just lift one arm up. All right? Ready? Go ahead and join in. 3, 2, 1. And then we're switching. Good. So option, one hand's planted. Option, both hands are twisting. Nice work. Stick with me. You can do this. 3, 2, and 1. Nice job. Bring it onto the back. Just stretch arms overhead, legs out in front. Nice full body stretch for a second here. How we feeling? Hopefully you're still with me, hanging in there. We're gonna move on to some glute bridges. So, both feet are planted. Think about bringing those feet in towards the body and just setting them down. Okay, so they're not all the way out here. If you just lifted your knees up and let them fall, that's where they should go. All right, then from here, take a quick look down. Are your hips, knees, ankles all in a straight line? So are you here? Or are you here or here? All right, everything, nice straight line. From there, squeeze those glutes, roll those hips up, hold for a second, roll it back down. Again, working to try to roll it up one vertebrae at a time, roll it back down. Good, nice work. Again, as you're rolling, try to every so often peek down, make sure those knees aren't coming out, they're not coming in. Good. Nice job. 3, 2. Good work. Last one. And down. Perfect. This time, moving to some single legs. One foot is going to be planted, other leg in the air. Just lifting those hips, lowering back down. Good. Squeezing that one glute. Still trying to articulate the spine up and down. Good, nice job. Check on that upper body. Make sure you have those shoulders relaxed, release, palms are up, shoulders are not by the ears. Last 2 and 1. Hold it on up. You're gonna march, so you're gonna alternate now. Back and forth. Keeping those hips up. Try to keep it stable. So pause for a second when both feet are planted to regain your balance so you're not all over the place. Good, nice work. Keep those hips up. Squeeze the glutes. Engage the core so that you're not feeling it in that lower spine, in the low back. Good, 3, 2, last 1. Good, plant both feet, slowly roll it on down. Nice job. Quick rock out for that lower back. And then we're switching it on over to the other side. So this time, plant that other foot for the single leg. Other leg is straight up. Press those hips high, bring it on back down. Nice work. Again, check on those shoulders. Are they relaxed? Nice job. Keep it up. You can do this. 4, 3, 2, last 1. Good. Go ahead and rest. Shake it on out. We're going to do one more series here. We're going to go back to that first leg. Other leg's going to be up in the air. We're just going to hold it high, but while you're holding it, I want you to draw or write the alphabet. All right. Start, go through that alphabet, but try to keep your hips stable. So you're not rocking side to side everything is stable except for this leg. All right? You can do this. Nice work. Keep it up. Almost there. You got it. Hang in there. I'll give you 10 more seconds to finish. Good. If you're done, just hold it up for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Nice job. Straighten that other leg, pull it in towards you. Let's just give those hamstrings a quick stretch. Hopefully you all made it through the alphabet. All right, nice work. Release that, shake it on out. Other side now. So plant that leg. Those hips, start writing that alphabet with that top leg. Again, hips are stable. Nothing else is moving except this leg. Squeezing that other glute. A little bit more challenging on this side. I don't know about you guys. Keep it up. You can do this. Hang in there. 10 more seconds. Keep pushing through. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Nice work. Roll it on down. Stretch out that other leg. Release those hamstrings a little bit. You can grab behind the hamstring, the calf, the foot, whatever you're able to reach. Good. Release that. Grab a quick drink if you need. And then we're going to flip it on over for some planks. If you're like me, your ponytail fell out, so you need to fix that too. All right, so from here, bringing it into that plank. As always, shoulders over wrists. Here, coming across, opposite knee to opposite elbow, bringing it back. Across, opposite knee, opposite elbow, and back. Good. Join with me. You can do this. Keep on alternating. Really think about squeezing those abs every time you drive those knees in. Ten, 9, you can do it. 8, 7, 6, 5, hang it in there. 4, 3, 2, last one, and rest. Nice work. Roll out those wrists a little bit if you need. Give them a quick second. All right, down back. Going into some side planks. Elbow, feet stacked, feet unstacked, knee down. All right, those are your options. Find what's best for you. We're also going to add a hip lift if you're able. So what those look like is here, here, or here. All right, all the options work. Do what's best for you. Joining me in 3, 2, 1. Nice work. Again, targeting those obliques. Keep it up. 10 seconds. 3, 2, 1. Rest. Nice work. Same thing, other side. So again, whatever you did on that first side, be sure to do it on this side. So if your feet were stacked, stack them, unstacked, or your knee is down, repeat same side. All right, joining me in 3, 2, 1. Good, adding that hip dip if you're able. Again, watching shoulder over elbow. Nice job. 10 seconds. 3, 2, 1, and rest. Nice job. Shake it out. We're going back to that front plank. This time we're going to add some leg lifts to it. So, options here, just straight up, trying to keep that leg straight, so not bending. Leg is locked out, squeezing the glutes, engaging those quads. Option 2, on those knees, still in that plank, then you're going to straighten and lift. All right, again though, in this plank, if you're on your knees, I'm not in this tabletop position. Hips are down, in line with the shoulders. Okay, ready? Joining me in 3, 2, 1. Nice work. Try really as you lift the leg, not to shift those hips. Engage the abs, keep it square. Nice job. If at any time your wrists are bothering you, okay, 10 seconds. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Rest. Go ahead, press it on back. Child's pose. Couple deep breaths here. Good, one more deep breath. All right, last plank that I'm gonna make you do, shoulder taps. So in that plank position, tapping my shoulder, other side. Okay, again, just like before, try not to shift too much. Everything's stable. I'm not coming here. Option, knees, just fine. All right, ready? Joining me in 3, 2, 1. You can do it. Nice work, stick with me. Ten seconds. 3, 2, 1, and rest. Shake out those arms. Do what you need to do quick. Then we're gonna go into some clamshells. So we're going back to those glutes, those hips. We'll give the abs a little bit of a break. After this clamshell series, we'll have one more round, quick little ab series, and then you guys will be all set. So you're almost there. All right, bringing it back to a side. You can lay all the way down if you prefer to have your hand up, feel free. Often though, if you're able, it's best to have your head down so you can keep your spine in a nice straight line. See here, my head is now causing my spine to curve, all right? So if you're able, be here. Knees are bent. I'm bringing them in front of me just a little bit, flexing my feet, so pulling my toes towards my shins, opening that top knee, and then bringing it back down. So I'm rotating from my hip, open and close. Good. Should start feeling it in that top glute if you're not already. Nice work. Good, you've got 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Now we're going to alternate. So my feet are going to come apart as my knees come together, and then my feet are going to touch. Knees, toes, knees, toes. Again, really rotating from that hip. So I'm not just opening and closing, I'm tilting that hip back and forth. Good, nice work. Burning the glutes. Hopefully you're with me feeling this. Nice work. 5, 4, 3, 2, last one. Good, I'm going to straighten that leg, just coming up, up, straight leg. You can do it. Stick with me. Good, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Last time I'm making a big arch, coming up in front, up and back, up and back. Nice job, hang in there. My torso is staying fairly stable, only my leg is moving. Good, last 5, 4, 3, 2, last one, and release. Take that top leg, cross ankle over knee, figure 4, stretch out that glute. Everybody feel that one? And rock side to side. Good, release that. And switch it on over. We've got to repeat all of that on the other side, keeping that body even. All right, so again, legs are bent, they're not behind me, they're coming out in front of me a little bit, starting with those clamshells, bringing it back together. Good. Breathe through it. You can do this. Again, last 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Tapping knees and toes. Again, rotating knees, toes. Nice work. Feeling it in that top glute. Good, 5. You can do this. 3, stick with me, 2, and 1. Straightening that leg up, up, and down. Keeping those opening forward. Nice work. Keep breathing. 5, 4, 3, 2, last one. Making those arches. So you're coming in front and behind. Again, torso is not moving. Move that leg nice and big though. Really targeting those glutes. You can do this. And 5, 4, 3. Don't quit now. 2. Last one. Finish. Release. Good. Flip it onto your back. Cross that ankle over knee. Pull that leg in. Again, rock side to side if you like. Good, release that. Shake it on out. Quick drink again if you need to, then we're on to our last ab series. gonna do a climb a tree. It's gonna be up. You're going to walk your arms up your leg. So you're sitting, keep that leg up, not to drop it down. All right? Then you're gonna walk it back down. So go ahead and join me here. One leg up, walking on up, walking it down. Again, just like those roll-ups, you're trying to control it as much as possible. Nice job here. Option, you can plant that leg as you bring it up and kind of lift it as you need, okay? Other option, elbow and up. But really try to work those abs as much as possible. Good, last one, roll it on down. Pausing here for a second before you switch. Head, neck, shoulders, up. Scissoring, back and forth, back and forth. Option, knee bend. And remember, the higher you keep your leg from the ground, the more challenging it's gonna be, or less challenging it's gonna be, I should say. So this is more difficult than this. Okay, again, find what works for you. Stick with me. 10, 9, 8, 7, head, neck, shoulders off. Good, 5, 4, 2, and 1. Good. Release. Other side, same thing. Again, walking on up, walking it down. Again, whatever you did for that first side, same thing on this side so that we keep it even. Nice job. Three, 2. Finish out this last one. Little bit of a tough one. And then our final exercise, back to those scissors. Head, neck, shoulder, off the mat. Alternate. Nice work. You have 10. Hang in there. 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Nice work. You made it. Hug those knees in. Gently rock side to side. Massage out that lower back. We'll release it here for a minute or two, and then you guys will be all set to enjoy your weekends. And other direction. Good. Let's just hit those hamstrings again. Straighten that leg up. Grab behind, hamstring, calf, foot if you can reach, whatever you're able. Just pull that leg in. Slow down that breathing. Perfect. Other side. Same thing. Behind the hamstring, calf, ankle, foot, whatever you can reach. Good. Release that. Both legs straight, both arms straight. Nice full body stretch. Good. Release that. Sit it on up when you're ready, and you are all set. Thank you so much for joining me today. Have a wonderful Friday. Feel free to join Cassie tomorrow morning for some cardio kick. 9 a.m. I believe. Double double check on the website. But otherwise, Saturday, Sunday, both mornings, Cassie will be teaching you a class, and hopefully we will see you at one of them. Have a wonderful weekend.